whose picture is on the 1,000 yen bill now? Yes, the picture of Noguchi Hideo is. He was a doctor who studied bacteria. We have a lot of books about his life. Maybe some of you have read one of them. But, do you know that there are statues of him, and streets called Noguchi in Ecuador? He was respected by the people there. What did he do in such a faraway country? About 100 years ago, yellow fever was spreading in many countries. People around the world hoped to stop it. At the time, Hideo lived in the United States of America to study bacteria. He was already famous among scientists in the world, because he found the causes of some diseases. One day, his boss asked him to go to Guayaquil in Ecuador to study yellow fever. Many people died of the disease there. The city had many kinds of diseases, so it was difficult for people to visit it. But he went there as a member of the team to find the cause of yellow fever. In July 1918, Hideo and his team got to Guayaquil. People in Ecuador waited for them with hope. Hideo soon started his work. Every day, he checked how many new people had yellow fever, and looked at blood from people through a microscope until late at night. People around him were very surprised because he worked so hard. One day, Hideo was looking at the blood from the sick girl. Suddenly he shouted, "I found them." He found bacteria which made many people sick. In September, the group left Ecuador, because their work was finished. But only Hideo stayed longer there and made some medicine. With the medicine, he saved the lives of many sick people. People in Ecuador were very glad and thanked him. Later, people in Ecuador learned that another disease, not yellow fever, came from the bacteria Hideo found. People thanked him because they were glad to find the bacteria. They knew that he put his life in danger and tried to stop the disease. And he also helped doctors there by showing his way of studying bacteria. Doctors who learned from him became leaders in Ecuador. Hideo visited more than 10 countries in his life. He learned languages spoken in each country, and tried to use them for communication. In Ecuador, he tried to speak to people in Spanish, the language. That is another thing they liked about him. In 1976, 48 years after he died, the statues of Hideo were built in Ecuador. This shows that people in Ecuador loved him very much. Some people say that Hideo's picture on the 1,000 yen bill was taken when he came back to New York from Ecuador. Why don't you look at the 1,000 yen bill and think about the Japanese man, who worked in other countries about 100 years ago?